On this edition of News Conference, it's the campaign to slowly change the car-centric city of LA to one of bike lanes, better sidewalks for pedestrians, and bus expressways. It's Measure HLA on the LA City Ballot. Proponents say it will cut down on bike and pedestrian deaths and make for a more walkable city. But opponents say it could do just the opposite, as well as squeeze out other city priorities, with the city administrative officers saying it will cost LA billions. We talk with both sides. This is the second anniversary of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. We talk with the director of the Ukrainian Cultural Center of Los Angeles, who's appreciative for all the help that's come from Southern California, but remains frustrated over congressional failure to approve an aid package sought by the Biden administration. And a new poll is out indicating it's make or break time for Orange County Senate candidate, Democrat Katie Porter, and Republican and Dodger great Steve Garvey in the fight for the second slot in the March 5th Senate race primary.
News Conference with Conan Nolan. Newsmakers, issues, impact. Your local political source for over 50 years and the longest running broadcast in Southern California. Your host, Conan Nolan.
Good morning and welcome to the Tom Brokaw News Center here at Universal City. Thanks for joining us. It's on the ballot on March the 5th, a primary election vote on a measure called HLA. Proponents for the city of LA say it is a measure that will ensure the city takes action against pedestrian and bicycle deaths by building protected bike lanes, improved sidewalks, walking right-of-ways whenever the city attempts to repair a street. Opponents say it will cost the city billions of dollars and make the streets less safe because emergency vehicles won't be able to navigate them, or at least that's the claim. First up is Michael Schneider. He's the man behind the ballot measure. He's the founder of Streets for All, an advocacy group promoting public transportation, bike transit, and pedestrian safety in Los Angeles. So, Mr. Schneider, thanks for taking the time. Listen, I would try to define this ballot measure, but I'll have you do it for us. What is this about?
It's on the ballot because we gathered 100,000 signatures to get on the ballot. So this is a very grassroots measure. Its goal is to reduce deaths and injuries in the streets of Los Angeles. A pedestrian is killed once every 2 days. They're injured once every 5 hours. We just had the highest death rate in 20 years last year in 2023. And so the goal of the measure is to get the city to implement its already adopted mobility plan, street safety plan, anytime they repave the street. Nothing about this is saying trying to force people out of their cars. That's not what this is about. It's about giving Angelenos options on how to get around. Most people wouldn't think about riding a bike because they feel like they're going to die in the street if they try to ride a bicycle in Los Angeles. Most people who can afford it don't use public transportation because the bus is a lot slower because it's got stops and it gets stuck in traffic with cars. If we had bus lanes where the bus was prioritized and faster than vehicles at rush hour, if we had bike lanes that kept people safe, if walking wasn't so dangerous, and these pedestrian stats start to come down, pedestrian deaths and injury stats, all of a sudden you do have a more multimodal city. It's not about forcing anyone to do any one mode of transportation, but today in Los Angeles, in general, most people only feel safe driving a car. And even that is not that safe because car crashes have a huge toll on deaths and injuries of Angelenos.
So the city administrative officer, Matt Szabo, appeared before the city council recently. He said the measure will cost $3.1 billion and could squeeze out other priorities, given that there's a budget shortfall within the city. Here's what he told the city council last week.
We would be adding a requirement, or we would be adding a mandate without adding resources to achieve that mandate. You will be asked to make offsetting decisions and potentially not fund other projects or priorities to meet the mandates of this measure.
Okay, he calls it an unfunded liability of $3.1 billion. Your response?
The CAO has not been a fan of things like bike lanes, bus lanes, pedestrian improvements in general. He has fought to defund Vision Zero every year since that has existed. And unfortunately, it's just not his cup of tea, which is fine. It is unfortunate that the numbers have been so politicized and they're so inaccurate. The measure does not require the city to repair sidewalks, as much as I would love them to repair their sidewalks. And that's 2/3 of his cost. He's estimating bike lanes at $2 million per mile. They cost about 1/10 of that, according to LADOT. So the bottom line is that Measure HLA would cost under $30 million a year. Those are using LADOT per mile estimates. and it would not impact the general fund. The city gets about $500 million a year in special funding and local return money that can only be used for transportation. So we're not impacting the budget in any major way.
Michael Schneider is with Streets for All, and he is the proponent, the person behind Measure HLA on the Los Angeles City Ballot. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Joining us now is Freddy Escobar, Captain Freddy Escobar of the LA Fire Department. He's the union president of the United Firefighters of LA City, Local 112. So your organization is leading the charge against this. Tell us why.
Well, first, we do believe in public safety and transportation for all, and there's a way to do it. HLA is not the way to do it, right? First, it's a measure that has excluded the fire department, the police department, myself as a union leader at the table on how it's going to roll out. And if it rolls out the way that the measure shows, there is an issue with public safety attached to it. It will delay the response times to the members that I represent.
So out of curiosity, you're opposed not just to this, you're opposed to the street calming efforts that we've seen, you know, the taking away a lane of traffic for bike lanes, you know, York Boulevard, for example, in Highland Park. You're opposed to that?
These road diets have affected us. I work at a station on a regular basis, Fire Station 11, which is on 7th Street between Bonnie Bray and Burlington. When you head east on 7th Street, and if we have a emergency incident east of Figueroa all the way to Skid Row, we cannot take our apparatuses there. So imagine you're calling 911 for your family and you need us now. Every single second counts.
One of the points they've raised is the whole idea is to start to eliminate and limit the number of pedestrian deaths and injuries on LA City streets and bicycle deaths. And you'll actually have fewer 911 calls because of the infrastructure they want to build out.
No, there is a way to address it. And that's for our leaders to address it accordingly to their district. What this measure does, it's misleading. First, there's a financial component to it of now $3.1 billion. So it's a roughly estimate 300 million over 10 years. Unfunded liability to the residents of Los Angeles. And there's also in there was a carve out that they said, hey, let's not go to the fire or the police department and have them opine. They did that purposely. Has anyone asked our fire chief regarding this HLA? And the answer is no. And I'll tell you why. Because they don't want to hear that LAFD would not support it because it is going to delay response and it's going to be unsafe for the members that she represents.
Freddy Escobar is the president of United Firefighters of Los Angeles City, Local 112, and the campaign against HLA on the LA City ballot. Thanks very much for taking the time.
Thank you, and thank you for covering it. And I want the residents to know we as first responders have the best interest of every single resident we serve. And we're asking to understand this measure and vote no on it.
Up next, it's the 2-year anniversary of the Russian invasion into Ukraine. It's had an impact on Ukrainian expats here in Los Angeles who've tried to rally support for their country. It has been a hard slog of late. We talked to the head of the Ukrainian Community Center next.